How's it going, everybody? Brother Chemo out here with chemotherapy. Welcome to another video. Now, I figured the Ruger 1022 Takedown deserved its own video, and I forgot to mention much mahalos to Brother Curtis out there for lending me this on the last video. If you didn't see it, I'll leave a link for it right up here in this area. But I wanted to take it out just to show you guys how much fun and how accurate this 1022 is. So we're going to shoot some water bottles, some steel. I got a BX25 mag. Let's see if I can do some damage. Perfect, here we go. Now that steel target is missing a loophole on one side, so it might fall over. So I'll just put 5 on that, see if it stays up, and I'll transition to the water bottles. Let's have some fun. Alright, I got another 25 rounds loaded in this Banana BX25 magazine. I cut a notch on the left post there. That's the side that's missing the eye loop. So hopefully I can empty out these 25 rounds before it falls over. Let's give it a go. Almost made it. Well guys, as you can see, the Ruger 1022 Takedown is hella fun. Let's head over to the range and test its accuracy. Alright guys, we're back inside, and before we go any further, I just want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. There's nothing like getting off of work early, you get into the desert, and you squeeze some rounds down range to celebrate the 4th of July. America, you gotta love it. Now, my friend Aaron out there mentioned to me, he's like, hey Chemo, I didn't see any side-by-side stats on the Ruger Precision 22 versus the 1022 Takedown. I watched it, and yeah, there's some accuracy results in there, but there's no stats on the 1022. Again, if you want to see that video, I'll leave a link for it down at the bottom. But let's kind of go over what was supposed to be in that video. The first thing I want to go over is you can get the 1022 Takedown with a bag, everything just like this. So when you open it up, the stock will fit on this side, and the scope will fit in this little area here. Barrel goes here, and whatever else you need. There's 2 BX25 magazines and some rotary mags in here. And this bag is pretty high speed stuff. So you can get all of that in one nice little package. Now, let's have a look at the rifle itself. Now you can get the Ruger 1022 in its regular carbine length, but this is the Takedown, right? That's how small it takes down, just like that. That barrel fits right in here. You twist it in, and you're set to go, just like that. To take it down, there's a little lever right here. You just make sure that the bolt is locked backwards. And to do that, you got to kind of mess around with this really thin bladed bolt catch here. But make sure the bolt is locked backwards. You're going to take your thumb in here, going to push it to the front, give it a good twist, and it breaks down just like that. Now, in this current configuration with this primary arm scope, weighs around 5 pounds, 7 ounces, pretty lightweight. The trigger that's in there now is around 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds. And that's really one of the things, and the main things that people change on here. So talking about modifications, you can spend on the Ruger group around $70 to $80. You get around maybe 3.5 to 2.5 pounds of trigger pull on that. And they got more expensive ones that run all the way to the $350 range. And honestly, guys, I don't know how big of a difference you're going to get in accuracy versus the $90, $80 trigger versus the $350 one. But the more expensive ones also comes with a bolt catch thingy here, which is a lot better than the one that's in there now. It's a blade. Locking this thing back, you got to tilt it in the right direction. And if you're new to this kind of platform, you got to kind of get used to it. But the higher end trigger groups have a really, they can dial it down so much, and it comes with a improved bolt catch there. So people change out the trigger. You know, you put a good scope on this thing. Some people change it out for a heavier barrel, and all of those things are supposed to make this more accurate. But in my opinion, this is perfect the way it is. In fact, let's have a look at how accurate this is at 50 and 100 yards. Okay, for this video, I ran Federal Automatch white box, just like that. We got guys busting fireworks across the street over there. Fantastic! But once I got everything sighted in, here's what I did at 50 yards, just like that. And here it is at 100 yards. Keeping in mind, this is all stock stuff. If you put a better trigger and a heavier barrel, it's going to get tighter. But again, you're messing around with the affordability and its portability, right? A heavier barrel, you're going to make it heavier. better trigger in it, you're putting more money into it. To me, the 1022 is perfect. Now, let me pitch you this idea. The 1022 takedown is perfect for bugging out, right? What if you made an ultra lightweight AR-15, right? It's basically a takedown. You pop out the 2 pins. It's going to be better for self-defense. You can take down bigger game, but of course the cost is going to be a little bit more. Which way do you think is going to be better for your situation?